All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a couple of real people out there, just like you, just like me. All right, before we get going, man, is this good. I've spent more time with the Wilder Blue this weekend. They came over, they hung out for the entire weekend. Holy crap, Batman. It's just, I'm sorry, people. I mean, go listen to this. Think of the Eagles prior to when they were being produced to sound like a country band. Was it Glenn Johns, right? Glenn, who was a taskmaster, difficult producer to work with, but this sounds like that era to me, and it's fresh, it's new, it's creative, it's so well done, and I think I'm the only one in the world talking about it. Anyway, the Wilder Blue, Wave Dancer would be the song to focus on, but Picket Fences is really good. I mean, the whole dang thing. You got to check this out. I believe this is actually their second album, but I don't know. I keep showing the album, which is kind of redundant because nobody buys albums anymore, right? So go stream the Wilder Blue, okay? Maybe download some tracks. Speaking of some great country music, unfortunately, Alan Jackson has had to abruptly postpone a concert due to an illness. And guess what that illness is, ladies and gentlemen? And look, I don't know if Alan Jackson went over to Walgreens. I don't know. I don't know if he went to CVS or Rite Aid or that wonderful pharmacy over at Walmart, which is just so convenient, right? You know, the service at Walmart, folks, is just something to behold. Anyway, on a more serious note, Alan Jackson fans in Kansas City were very disappointed last Saturday evening when the country singer was forced to cancel his concert at the T-Mobile Center at the very last minute. So I think everybody was actually in the arena, and then they had to cancel the show. A representative for Alan Jackson confirmed to Billboard magazine that the singer has the thing. You know the thing, right? Which led to the concert's postponement. Now, I'm going to say something here because I haven't really talked about this a lot lately, because it's funny. The rock stars and everybody was like, everybody who's not doing this, they're destroying the planet. They're killing off other people. They're being so selfish, right? All I'm going to say is this: from a PR standpoint, it might be time to pull the plug on the whole, let's call it the thing, right? I mean, the fact that they're telling Billboard, hey, he's got the thing and he's not coming out here. Again, I'm just like, really? Are you sure it's that? Did he take his test? Did he get 100 on his test? Because if he didn't, then why are you telling people this? Well, maybe they have to do this. You know, everybody tells me that there are protocols still in place. You know, they have the rider, they have the lawyers, they have the whole, I mean, the world has changed, people, you know? Everything now is a legal document. Please sign here in case something happens, that we have some sort of way to weasel out of this contract and to refund everybody and to then tell the world and scare the crap out of them again. And I'm not afraid of no ghost, right? It's like I'm trapped in a Ray Parker Jr. song, and this is the ghost. And hey, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Have you seen the ray gun that they have? Anyway, of course, there's only one way apparently to fight this particular ghost. And even though the CDC last week had a few interesting things to say, yeah, they kind of did. You know, they were backpedaling faster than Michael Moore after he drove by like an all-you-can-eat buffet. I mean, this is how much they're backpedaling. And by the way, that's an old joke, and I apologize that I used it again. The press release says, I'm so sorry I can't be there tonight. That's a statement directly from Alan Jackson. I hate to disappoint my fans. The T-Mobile Center posted the news on their social media accounts just hours before the Chattahoochee singer was scheduled to take the stage. So They gave folks a little bit more of a heads up, but ours, say you're kind of on your way and you're going to the T-Mobile Center and you live a couple of hours away and you're like, crap, we were supposed to see Alan Jackson. Look, I hope he's okay. The bottom line is that whatever you call this, right, if you take the test and you score a 100, then according to the contract, you can't do the gig. You can't do it. That's the bottom line here. A lot of people are just thinking, well, this is kind of gratuitous. It's like a celebrity illness now, right? It's got a special name, which makes it, you know, more contagious and all of that fun stuff. And the truth be told here is that all this stuff was probably decided at the beginning of the year, and that has continued on, and apparently they're not making any adjustments to this. Of course, we have the fall season coming up, oh boy, and that means people will be canceling left and right. You know, why not just say, look, I'm not feeling well, I can't do the gig tonight. You could easily say that. I'm not sure why people haven't changed the language. Now people are just going to be, again, scared to go to concerts, which is just kind of ridiculous. Due to unforeseen circumstances, tonight's, that's unforeseen. It's totally unforeseen. And again, nobody says anymore, don't worry, he's done the thing twice. He's gotten the rocket booster. Everything's great. They don't say that anymore. Why don't they say that? It's interesting. Because don't they want to sell the safety? I mean, the safety is what really counts, right? I mean, we all want to be safe. And that's why people just stay inside, you know? I mean, I would go see Alan Jackson. He would be a great concert to see. And he's got all these other problems he's dealing with health-wise. And then you heap this onto him. Anyway, organizers plan to reschedule. All tickets for tonight's concert will be honored at a rescheduled date. We wish Mr. Jackson a speedy recovery. Alan Jackson, to me, along with Clint Black, and a couple of other artists, but Alan Jackson, Clint Black, they were there. I was working at a record store, and those country albums hit like a ton of bricks, right? Killin' Time and Alan Jackson's debut album, which I think was certified double platinum here in the real world, included that song plus Wanted, Chasing That Neon Rainbow, and I'd Love You All Over Again. People don't realize how big that was. That was like the world of rock and hair metal and pop, and some of that hip hop stuff was starting to be really a big deal. And then this little earthquake happens and people are running into the store saying, hey, you got Alan Jackson? Who's Alan Jackson, right? I know who JJ Jackson is. I have no idea who. Okay, I'll go look it up. And sure enough, you know, I've got to order a crate of cassettes because people are coming in and they've got their new Hyundai Excel with a cassette player, and, and they want to play Here in the Real World, which again spawned 4 #1 hit songs, went double platinum. You can't do that these days. Well, these country guys today, they sell a lot of records, but it's more like everybody's downloading the song. And imagine if they had to download and they didn't just stream the damn thing. Anyway, Alan Jackson, a legend. We wish him well. We hope he gets better quickly. You know, my whole premise, other than reporting on the fact that they had to cancel the show, is that I think the promoters need to kind of pivot away. All right, just pivot away from saying this, okay? Because why is this different from something that happened 10 years ago? It's not. That's the problem, and people are recognizing that it's not different. It's got a new name. It's got a new scary name. And for a couple of months, back in 2020, people were freaked out, but we're 2.5 years removed from that. So yeah, all right, I'm venting. Here's the Wilder Blue. See, promoting music. Also, you got to check out Flatland Calvary too. I'm going to have that, hopefully a physical copy. I've got a t-shirt, but you know, people can't really see the shirts that well. I do have the Alan Jackson shirt on. Yeah, So again, check that out if you have a chance. The Wilder Blue. My name is Dave. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Over 60K. People are really upset in chat rooms. That's what I hear. They're just blowing up. I mean, don't you guys have anything else you can talk about? Like, how about you promote some new melodic rock music like I do on the channel? How about you do that? That might be helpful.